Hi, my name's Simon from Motodrome, which is www.moto-drome.com. Today we can have a walk around of and a drive of this G registration, so either 1989 or 1990 Land Rover 90 that's been converted to V8 power with a tuned V8 as well, and is an ex-Wheeler Dealers restoration. Hope you like it. Okay, let's take a walk around this G registration, so either 1989 or 1990 Land Rover 90 that's been converted to V8 power. Now this one apparently was the subject of a Wheeler Dealers restoration, and I say that in quote marks, back in 2010, although apparently it had already been converted to a V8 before they got their hands on it, but it was a blue van. I don't know, I haven't watched the program, so I don't know how much of it they've done, but according to the notes on Wikipedia, it had a repaint, replacement doors, top end engine rebuild, including hot cam, and I have seen the video for that because it's on YouTube. Yeah, rather interesting one. But as I say, it had been converted, and we think, well, allegedly it's a 4-litre V8 because of the position of the exhaust headers. I can't actually read the engine number on it, but allegedly it's a 4-litre V8. But if it turns out to be a 3.5, well, sorry about that, but can't really help. But all the previous paperwork seems to suggest it was a 4-litre. Fitted with freestyle alloys with spacers on them, which fill the arches nicely, with a matching set of 4 Hankook Dynapro tyres. It's got XS style side steps on it, checker plate on the modesty covers, bonnet, wing tops and rear quarters. It's got the later style different coloured headlight surrounds and clear lights all round, which apparently were done by the chaps at Wheeler Dealers. So I've never watched the programme. So also really nice Maasai roof rack, Maasai low-line roof rack. Really nice to have one of those. Dark tinted rear windows, although it looks like it's just privacy film rather than actual window tint. Rear mud flaps, adjustable toe pack, hard spare wheel cover, dark tinting around there as well. It's also got the high force air intakes on the front. They don't do a great deal, but they look a bit smarter, I guess. Inside we've got centre cubby box, aluminium gearbox and transfer box lever knobs rather, sports steering wheel, different temperature gauge to account for the V8. And in the back we've got twin offset folding rear seats, probably the best arrangement really, so you can stretch your legs out. Obviously you can fit another pair in if you really want to. Now under the bonnet, it's whether it's a 3.5 or 4-litre V8, can't be absolutely sure, but it's certainly got Holly carb on it, Edelbrock air filter, header exhaust and sports rear exhaust on it, and a high lift cam in it. And apparently, let's say there is a video of Ed China doing a top end rebuild on the engine, including new lifters. But as I say, that was 10 years ago. Certainly sounds good, really does. Shut that door properly. Passenger door doesn't shut particularly easily. So let's walk around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Obviously painted 10 years ago, so there are now 1 or 2 blemishes on it, including it's lost the V from Land Rover on the bonnet there. I think you can buy new letters for them. Bonnet has a slight dent, paint unbroken just along here. I haven't got Smurf hands, incidentally. It's just got my gloves on today. Coronavirus and all that. But it looks, looks reasonably tidy around the front end. Looking down the near side, slight parking dink in the passenger door, but otherwise it all looks as it should. Paint is quite metallic in the sunlight, actually. Looking underneath the front left-hand corner, that's what you've got in there. Some electrolytic reaction on the base of the near side front wing there. A post coming up, blemish in the paint just there, and we've got some corrosion coming up on the scuttle corner there, and that's delaminating slightly. Across the scuttle all looks pretty good. See, it's lost its screen wash top on there. There again, you can get those. Screen surround, it's got the usual bubbling on it, but the screen rubber looks new, as does the screen, in fairness. Near side door looks like somebody might have perhaps tried to break into it at some point there, because it's rippled the door frame. Now apparently the doors were replaced. It does just say in the notes just replaced, doesn't say replaced with new, so can't say if they were new 10 years ago or not. I suspect not. Parking dink just there, just better than what was on there before. A couple of parking dinks up here. Door card clip is missing there and in the other end as well. But actually the frame on this door feels pretty good, although the check strap has come off of there. Not difficult to put back on. Footwell on there, you can see up the side of the bulkhead and under there. Some of the tunnel covering is pretty poor along there, it's kind of all split away a bit. Again, you can get new tunnel coverings. Passenger seat is actually in reasonably good shape. Slight mark just there, but that's about it. Obviously being an X-van, there's no headlining in the back, which is normal, and the front headlining is a bit saggy, and the light has come adrift up there. I think what you really buy this one for is the engine, in fairness. Dash is all pretty much as it should be. Driver's seat has got a nick in the inside bolster there. In the back, well, we'll come to the back when we get round there. And the seat box trim on the near side there is a bit worn. Door just does need adjusting a little bit. Near side rear wing, all pretty good actually. See if we can, it's difficult with these big tyres actually to get the camera in there, but look in the back there, and then carrying on round. Quite a lot of electrolytic reaction on the tailgate, although apparently it was a replacement tailgate. We'll have a look at the frame in a minute. Let's go along there. Missing its cover for the rear wiper motor. Tailgate bottom frame actually feels pretty good, but the door card has seen a bit of wear, a bit of life. See, it's got some speakers in the back of it, although there's no stereo fitted, but the rear seats are in pretty good shape. So look at the right hand side here. Bit of blooming just coming up there on the rear cross member. Looking down the driver's side, we've got a couple of parking dinks just above the driver's door, or probably people using the handle to shut it rather than the frame. A couple of blemishes down there. But otherwise, all looking reasonably good round there. Under here, surface rust on the chassis, but it's nice to see it's not been coated with anything suspicious, shall we say. Well, that's my opinion anyway. Carrying on round, we've got a couple of parking dinks just up here in the driver's door, and some reaction here. There's a tiny split in the paint there, reaction there, and there's quite a bit of reaction on the base of the driver's door. We'll come back and have a look at the inside of the frame in a minute. A post on the driver's side. Some paint loss on the screen hinge, as always. Offside front wing. Slight dink just there, not broken the paint though, and a bit of paint loss on the eyebrow just there. And again we'll go under the front. Let's have a look inside. Again, door frame feels solid on the driver's side, although once again the door card should be fitted in a bit better just there. But the frame itself, apart from just at the very back where there's a bit of surface rust, the frame itself feels solid. Again, let's have a look down there, up under the pedal box. Take this mat out. Driver's seat has got a rip in the seam just there. I always do that. Steering wheel's in nice order. Showing just over 137,000 miles. So I don't know how long that motor's been in there though, certainly over 10 years. And originally it would have started life as a 2.5 turbo diesel. So let's put that mat back. We'll do that in a minute. Walk away from that for a minute. So there we have it. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.moto-drome.com for more info. Okay, quick video of the engine running on this V8 conversion. Now, as I say, I'm told it's a 4-litre V8, but because this one has got headers on it, which you can see down there, the position of the headers means you can't actually read the engine number. So I can't tell if it's a 4-litre or a 3.5 or even more than a 4-litre, but make your own decision. There's no real way of telling from the outside of the engine. It's also got Holly carburetor on it, Edelbrock air filter. It's got, say, the headers, which we'll look at the other side, are easy to see on the other side. Twin Kenlo fans, high lift cam in it. There's your header exhaust, which liberate a whole load of power. Rather rapid and sounds great actually. See if we can tap the throttle or the clutch. Yeah, sounds magnificent. There you go.